Okay, this is this is something I started working on a few days ago. Uh, Probably easiest to just start off with a demo. So let me give it the listen command. Hello, of course. Hello. I need to tweak the thresholds on that.
Oh, tweaking thresholds? That sounds like a fun little project. What are you looking to do exactly?
I'm having issues with the voice activity detection. It's a little bit too... It needs tweaking.
Oh no, did you get your Minecraft voice changed to something new? Sometimes that can mess with how it works.
Okay.
No problem. Just let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Come over here.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Follow me. Follow me, please.
Sure thing, I'll follow you around.
Okay, wait here for me.
Alright, I'll hang out while you take care of some business.
Stop moving.
Okay, I'll stop moving for now.
Ah, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Go chop down some trees.
Alright, I'll go chop down some trees.
Oh, come on. Go chop down trees.
Alright, I'll go ahead and cut down that tree for you.
Let's go fishing.
Sounds like fun. I'll head to the nearest body of water and start casting my line.
Okay, I just muted my audio. So as you can see, it still needs some work. Um, so here is the TLDR. I am using the Mineflayer library, which is running on my machine, obviously controlling this bot here in Minecraft. Then I have uh, Grok, Groq, which is doing the speech to text recognition. The reason I'm using them is because it's fast and easy. I'm eventually going to switch this over to Whisper, so that's also running completely locally. Then for the speech generation, that's using Piper, so that is running locally. So the only thing that's not running on my machine entirely right now is Grok, which is doing the speech to text. So the way that this works is over here in the browser. This is where I'm doing the actual audio detection, so I've disabled that for right now. Pop in your Grok key, pop in your OpenAI key. In this case, it's just pointing to a copy of LM Studio that is running a copy of Llama 3. This is only the 3 billion parameter model, which is why it's sometimes a little stupid. I'm working on that. So we can actually see over here. So here is the actual audio that I said. Let's go fishing. Here's the transcription that I got, and you can see it only took zero point 0.6 seconds to get that transcription. So whenever you say something and we transcribe it, I have this lookup table over here of commands. This is a JSON file that contains the different commands that the bot can perform with a brief description and then some examples of what that would look like. And the reason I have these examples here is what I'm doing is I'm saying take the transcription text and use it's actually called use, the universal sentence encoder. I'm converting all of these into vector embeddings, and then I am taking your text and doing a cosine similarity search against the vector embeddings for these examples. So using that, I can then get a list of like what is the most likely command that you were suggesting. Then I pass that over to the LLM and basically say like, hey, you're a Minecraft bot. Uh, Here are some available commands that may be relevant to what the user is asking for. And so the bot is actually right now suggesting commands that it wants to use. In this case, it correctly suggested that it wants to use the start fishing command, but then it also made up this move to location with these parameters, which is why I'm not using that right now. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm saying, If you match a command, just use the first match that we got, because I have found that so far the matches that I'm getting from the vector embeddings locally are significantly better than what the LLM is suggesting. So I'm probably just going to move forward with that. I'll have to see if I can tweak the prompt to fix that at all. But we can actually see the history here. So, okay, yeah. It misunderstood me. It thought I said go top-down trees. That's why we didn't get the cut. That's why cut-down tree was the third suggestion here. Also, here's the audio output. So,
All right, I'll go ahead and cut down that tree for you. All right.
um, oh, interesting. Oh no, it's because follow was the first command. Interesting. But then you can also see here. So this is the matched commands, but then the LLM didn't suggest any actions. You can see down here, it did correctly suggest some actions, which means there might be something wrong with my lumberjacking code. I'll have to look into that because I've just made a shitload of major changes to this backend. Currently, the lumberjacking code does work, as far as I know. Let's check. So we're just going to go ahead and override all the voice activity stuff, and we're just going to manually say set state lumberjacking. There we go. Okay. So what it does is it finds the nearest tree, and it starts by chopping down the bottom block. And then, just like a human would, it goes underneath the tree and chops its way up. And since this is a taller tree and some of these blocks are going to be out of reach, it's actually going to use scaffolding, which I should probably give it some scaffolding. Let's see, dirt. Oh, okay, never mind. It's just going to use the wood that it has for scaffolding. I forgot that I added that. Yeah, so now it's got all the way up to the top block, and now it's removing the scaffolding. Yeah, there's some weirdness with this library. There's a lot of bugs that I've had to patch in this library. And now it just keeps on going. So then if we go back here and we say turn on the voice detection, follow me.
All right, I'm on it.
So yeah, now in that case it will stop what it's doing and follow me.
Got it. I'll keep an eye on you while we explore.
Tell me a Minecraft joke.
Why did the zombie go to the doctor? It was having a skeletonitis attack.
That was a bad joke.
Oh, really? I thought it was pretty funny. What's your favorite type of Minecraft humor?
I mean, this is what you can expect. It's, like I said, it's a 3 billion parameter model, so this is all running locally on my machine, but that also means...
Oh, cool. What also means? That sounds pretty advanced. I'm still playing around with my ender pearl and trying to find those hidden caves.
Add some stops in there. So yeah, it's a 3 billion parameter model. It's only 2 gigs. But considering, what I'm getting out of it so far, it's pretty good. And I think with a bit of extra work, I can go a lot further with it. Some interesting stuff to cover on the back end here. So I have a state machine, and the way that is working is you are only in a single state at a time. So when it's following me, it's in a moving state. When it's just standing there, it's idle. And then each one of these states has code written to handle that specific behavior, as opposed to asking the LLM to do every single step. So it knows, okay, I need to go find the nearest base of the tree, work my way up, do the scaffolding, da-da-da-da-da. And so the idea is that I'm asking for as little as possible from the LLM. I'm asking it for personality rather than, hey, I need you to go and perform this discrete set of steps. Instead, the idea is that I will handle that with code and then let the LLM do what the LLM does best, which is natural language. Because as you can see, it's not very good at the trying to give me commands and parse commands. It can be if I was using a bigger model, but the whole idea is I'm trying to keep this running entirely on my machine and keep it as resource light as possible. So yeah, that's the general idea. I do plan to have more automation beyond just the voice controls, so things like checking to see if you're hungry, and then if you are, doing something about it. I have a bunch of different ideas and plans on how to handle different things like crafting, which I've already started working on, chest and inventory management, which I've again already started working on, and there's already existing solutions people have built for the Mineflayer library, which I'm sure I'm going to have to write some patches for, but overall, like, it works. I just today finished the fishing stuff, and then today built out this interface and got everything wired together so that I can start testing it end to end. So yeah, that's that. To be continued.